How you can use a new module in Peti-Peti to help you generate some practice questions for various exam boards. So we start with peti-peti.com, peti-peti.com, and what you need to do is to sign in by clicking this icon. So sign in with Google or your email. Okay, I won't go into the steps, but it should be quite straightforward. And then click the icon that's on the top left corner and tap Start a New Page. Okay, there's a box here which says Start with a Question, where you would normally enter a prompt and run a Gen AI module. This time around, just click it or tap it, and you have this menu that pops up. Tap the AI icon, and what you'll see now is three options. See? Generate text is the old one, where it processes your prompt and returns your response in nice colorful boxes. So the new options related to generating practice questions for exams, there are two. I will, in this video, talk about the first one, which is generate practice questions. So tap that, and then you are asked to select an exam board. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 exam boards that have been defined in this module. Let's tap Malaysia, and you are asked to select the level, let's say SPM, and then choose the subject. Let's start with, say, mathematics, and then select a topic, let's say geometry, and then there are question types. Right? In this module, Peti-Peti is able to generate up to 10 different question types. So here we have 4 that are somehow related to mathematics. Let's tap multiple choice, and then you're asked to specify how many questions you would like to generate. Let's say 3, and then you are asked to choose a Gen AI engine. So let's say we choose Grok. Okay. So it's waiting for the response from Grok, and all right. So here it is. The response has come back, and what you see, we had this start with a question box, which from there it generated its multiple choice questions for mathematics, geometry, SPM Malaysia, and then that's the first question. We asked for 3, the second question, and the third question, and yeah, and for each question there are 4 possible answers. If you click or tap, say, B, and you get a red background, that means that that's the wrong answer, right? If you tap another wrong answer, you get that. If you tap A, which is the correct answer, the explanation will also pop up at the bottom. Okay, so I think this is a good way for people to practice answering questions on possible exam topics, right? And here's another one, and so on. So remember, just tap the answer. Red is wrong, right is green, and then if you tap the right answer, you get the explanation at the bottom of the question. So that was a simple example, multiple choice. Let's try another one. I go back to start with a question, AI, generate practice questions, Malaysia, SPM. Let's say Bahasa Malaysia, and pemahaman, understanding, and let's use short answer question type. And again, let's say 3, and let's use Gemini for this one. Okay. So you wait for a while the questions are being generated. And there you have it. So the questions are in Malay, yeah, and um, and when you have attempted to answer the question, you double click it and you'll see the answer in Malay, which you can then compare with what you have come up with, right? So I think there's a good way also to practice. Yeah? So that's the way it's supposed to work. You can start collecting uh, questions and answers that you have practiced. When you have done for the day, you could say, give this a title, my revision uh, questions, and you could put a date here to say this is the 1st of November, and then you could save it, right? Save it in the cloud. You can put you can put here your name, and then you could say my revision questions, right? And the hashtag, you can leave it blank, then click confirm. Right now, when you come back the next day, you can go into let's say you're opening up with Peti-Peti.com. You can straight away open from the cloud. And then there you are, the first file or first web page. Click this icon and it opens up, and you can continue. Okay? So by doing this over time, you'll start making a collection of revision questions which you can revise in preparation for your exam. But I hope that you'll find this useful. Um, but there's one thing that, since we're on this topic, I'd like to just show you something really interesting. Um, okay, let's look at mathematics and geometry. Um, what we could do is we go to edit mode, just to, okay, and we select that big box, and then we say AI. Look at this option, generate practice questions special. I select that, and mathematics, and then I select geometry again, and let's say this time I will select short answer. And here what I can do is ask the system to generate questions from up to 3 exam boards at a time. And so I could say the Malaysian one, Cambridge, and International Baccalaureate. I click done, and then I say, okay, just one question per board. Okay? And okay, let's use DeepSeek for this one. Wow, this is much faster. Right, so it shows you the first question, mathematics, geometry, SPM, Malaysia. All right, question and answer. Second one is Cambridge. Yeah. So apparently there are only 2. The third one probably was not able to get the answer or the question generated. All right, but yeah, it is. You can then compare questions across exam boards to see whether there are any differences. So I think you'll find that they are all basically the same, but it's good for comparison purposes. Okay, I think that was the second thing I wanted to tell you. All right, I hope that you'll enjoy. If you have any questions that you need help with, just send me an email. It's edwardflchin at gmail.com. Okay, thank you very much. Bye.